They look familiar to you from the last couple of years. We sell them all the time, but this is better. This is new. This is the Brella X, or Deluxe. So it's got big improvements, and we've got colors. What does it do? It basically gives you the ability to keep the temperature of your interior of your vehicle down to something that's reasonable instead of like 9,000 degrees if it's been sitting out in the sun all day. You can see the reflective nature of what's happening here, giving you a comfortable place to enter and enjoy. I mean, it not only makes you comfortable, it protects the things on the inside of your car. Like I've had so many different, I have a friend who had a car who was out in the sun for so long, literally melted like part of the console in his car. It got that hot down here. But you know what? Whether it's the winter, whether it's the summer, it still reflects the sun outwards. So you've got an interior that is so comfortable. And we want to share with you some of the upgrades that have been included here, because this is not only from Sharper Image. The BrellaShade has been made better thanks to, not thanks to Lou, but Lou is here to explain.
It could be.
Why. Come on in, Lou. It could be, but it just isn't the case.
No, it's not. It's not the case. No, but what they did was they made new colors. Beautiful colors.
Black, pink, red, blue.
Right. And we have a fiberglass frame now.
That's the key.
That's the thing.
That's it.
Because before we had a metal frame like a lot of your umbrellas, and the fiberglass actually makes these more flexible, and even if they do bend, they bend back into shape.
Got it.
Kind of a big deal.
I have one in each, well, I don't have 3 cars. I have a car, my boyfriend has a car, and my son has a car. We all have these in our cars.
These are awesome.
So awesome.
No, they are. And I always tell people this is going to be the best window shade you ever use, because it's going to be the window shade that you actually use. Because if you think about it, a lot of the shades that we have, the first couple of days, they're awesome. We love them. They roll out, they fold out, they do all these different things. But then over time, you stop using them because they're too difficult to put away. Watch this. If I take my BrellaShade they've got right here, it does come in this handy little case. I'm going to pull it out of the sleeve, okay? So that's what it looks like compacted. It's an umbrella, all right? If you can open an umbrella, you can open this. First, we're going to take the hook and loop off of here, okay? And that just unwinds like that. Pull the handle out, press the button, and voila, we've got it open. Now I'm going to step back so you can see. Look how big this is. 57 inches from side to side on this. And in the middle right here, you even got some hook and loop so that you can, if you have to put it around your rearview mirror, you can do that. But at the end of the day, Callie, the big deal is the reflectivity of this is crazy.
99% of the UV rays.
Of the UV rays, those ultraviolet rays, which you're right, will destroy the interior of the car. We're talking dashboard, we're talking the steering wheel, we're talking about your seats, okay? All of that can be affected. The other side of the coin, though, is you'll get in a car that's about 30 degrees cooler.
30 degrees cooler.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you're up in Minnesota or you're down here in Florida. A hot car is not comfortable. Look at that, 30 degrees
Isn't that amazing?
difference because of the reflective nature.
Because of the reflective nature. Well, and what that means is you're not going to burn yourself when you get into the car. You know, if you're wearing shorts and you sit on that seat. I've done that dance. That's not fun.
No.
You know, grab that steering wheel, burn your hands. But the other thing, too, is that your engine, everything's going to have to, your air conditioning is going to have to work less hard to cool the car down, which means I'm not going to make that 15-minute drive to the store, and just as I'm pulling into my parking space, it starts to cool down. This, you get in the car and right away it's going to be cooler.
So what I love about these, and again, I have last year's model that doesn't have the fiberglass, so it's still great, but this one's even more durable. I love that it fits a small windshield and a big windshield. Tristan has a big, a Jeep like you do. And it's a big windshield. It fits his, I've got a smaller one.
Yeah, like I have one in my truck, Kelly has one in her Jeep, and my truck's got the big windshield and she's got the smaller one, and it fits in both, and that's what's amazing about this. And it's because of this frame that flexes up here. See that? That's the fiberglass that we were talking about going all through this. That's what flexes, that's what gives us the ability to sort of adapt to almost any windshield. Now, the other thing about this too is that when I get out of my vehicle, that's it. That's all I gotta do to fold this up. Stick this in the center console, stick it in the door, wherever you want to. I'm glad you just grabbed that.
Well, I mean, sorry, I'm gonna just take this over. Because it's great in theory, but
Here, I mean, wait, open it up, because here's the thing about these.
You put it
Watch
on
this.
the back seat.
Okay, first of all, it opens like a map. And for those of you, young folks at home, maps are things we used to use to tell directions. You open this up. Now, I want you to see something though. Callie, let's imagine if I'm putting this in my car by myself and I'm trying to reach the far side of the windshield. Oh no, you're not there to help me. Look what happens. It doesn't hold itself so I can do that. And then when I get to where I'm going, I gotta sit there and I gotta fold this up and figure out how I'm gonna put that away. If I got the BrellaShade, I don't need help because watch, boom. I can reach the entire windshield, even if I don't touch it, it's still open. And then when I get to where I'm going, I close it just like that. So you're gonna actually use the BrellaShade.
That's exactly right.
You're gonna use it.
I have used mine for, maybe it's 2 years old now.
It's been a couple of years.
On
yeah.
and, you know, open and close, open and close, open and close, and it's still fabulous. I mean, a couple years down the road.
Aren't they great?
But this one is better. It's more durable. Again, it's that fiberglass. That's a really important way that it is reinforcing the frame, if you will. And the difference of the temperature on the inside of your car
it's amazing.
is unbelievable.
Well, and we're coming into that time of year where you're really, really gonna want this for the heat, but remember this, the UV is year round. Like if you're out in Colorado somewhere, we were just in Arizona, it was freezing cold, but the sun was so hot. So you'd get in the car and it'd be like cold and hot. You know, I'd touch the steering wheel and the steering wheel's hot. I'm like, why am I cold?
Oh, hey, look at this.
Oh yes, and you can use this as your personal sunshade. So let's say you're going to see the kids play, you know, lacrosse, soccer, or whatever sport they're into.
Brilliant point.
And it's big. Like this is like a double-sized golf umbrella. The two of us could easily fit underneath this, okay? So you've got that added. I mean, it's already gonna be in the car. So take it with, you know, if you're parking in the shade, let's say, with your vehicle.
And what I love is that it literally does collapse into the same case as it comes in. I keep this literally right there on the side of my door. I can pull it out,
look how easy.
pop it up, take it down, put it away.
Yeah, it's so simple. And you know, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about is, you know, we have to have products that we are actually going to use. And in theory, there's a lot of products you look at them and you're going, yeah, this is a great idea. Like the windshields that spring open, you know, the shades that go in the cars, they fold up and they spring open.
Poke you in the eye?
Yeah, and poke you in the eye, or they hit the person in the seat next to you. This is easy. You literally just put it on the dashboard, you put your finger on that button, and you slide it open.
And it's that framework. You don't need another person to help you. It allows you to get all the way to the other side of the passenger side. Yeah, all the way to the edges.
all the way to the edges.
That's
and then
true.
It just folds down. You know, I keep mine in my little, you know, compartment on the side of my door, so it's always there. I know exactly where it is.
Me too. I think this is one that every car needs to have because it is something you will need and you use. If you get 3, you're at $75, which qualifies you for free shipping and handling, just as a quick little reference. And don't forget, we have colors for the first time. There's black, which I have, but we didn't have colors when I bought mine. We have pink, we have red, and we have blue. And you are more than welcome to get multiples.
Oh, you know, absolutely. And I recommend that. I would have one in every single vehicle. I just feel strongly about it. I've had a dashboard actually break on me because I just never put in a sunshade because I had one of those roll-up kind and I got lazy, you know? One day I said, I'm not going to do it. And one day I'm driving down a bumpy road, crack, heard the windshield, heard the speaker go right in.
I will never forget, I saw somebody's interior, the little thing in between seats was completely melted because the sun had just been baking on that.
Or if it's leather, it cracks. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, no, it's bad for you. It's bad for your
It's your second largest investment. Take care of your car.
And you made a great point. It helps your air conditioning work a little less hard.
That's right.
So thank you for being here.
Oh, my pleasure.
Good to see you, Lou Caputo.
You too.
I have to remind you of something we offered earlier. Did you see the Dr. Home Motion Sizer?
Oh, yes. Love Dr. Home.
You should check it out.
Great
Try
stuff.
it. Really awesome. It gives you the vibration on your feet that, of course, that transcends through